Thank you for attending my presentation on why your indie game doesn't sell. All right, let's get to the first problem. Market oversaturation. We got this supply and demand curve right here. There are thousands of games being released on Steam, itch.io, Epic, console stores. It's like trying to sell lemonade in a desert that suddenly got hit by a tsunami of other lemonade stands. Players are going to be overwhelmed. There's decision paralysis. Even if your game is good, it can just vanish in the sea of thumbnails, hype videos, and clickbait trailers. And let's be real now, people don't scroll past the first 20 games. They scroll past 200, 2,000, and 20,000 games. There are simply too many games nowadays. The consumer has too much power on what they want to play, which is part of the reason why an indie game is a terrible business decision if you want to make some money. And of course, because of this, gamers are incredibly risk averse. It's a psychological fact that people stick to what's familiar. Sequels, streamers' recommendations, and big name IPs dominate attention. Unknown indie games with a new IP, they're essentially radioactive waste. Nobody touches them. Oh, you made a farming simulator? Yeah, thanks, I'll go buy Stardew Valley again. An atmospheric Metroidvania? Cool, I'll just replay Hollow Knight for the 5th time. Because here's the thing, right? It's not high risk, high reward. Most indie games are trash. So it's high risk, low reward. And for the established indie games, it's low risk, high reward. And of course, we're competing with free, ladies and gentlemen. Fortnite, Roblox, Genshin Impact, Counter-Strike, Dota 2, shout out Dota 2, Team Fortress 2. These games are basically offering thousands of hours of content and attention for free. Your $10 indie game? Good luck. The value proposition is just not there. Gamers are incredibly, give me the biggest bang for my buck. And a free-to-play game is essentially infinite bang for said buck. And if they accidentally buy your game and it's 2 hours long, thanks to that Steam refund policy, it's free anyway. And of course, we're not just competing with free-to-play games, we're also competing with indie giants. We're competing with 73 and 9 warriors of games. Come on now. Hollow Knight with Metroidvanias, Stardew Valley with farming sims, Hades, Slay the Spire, Binding of Isaac, whichever roguelike you like to play, your game is going to be competing with all of those. It's a really, really tough market because not only are you competing with an astonishing amount of games that want that indie piece of the pie, you're also going to be competing with big, huge games that are very popular competing for that same piece of the pie. Remember, we're not in a retail store anymore. Anybody can buy any game anytime that they want, usually on a discount. And of course, launch timing matters. Releasing your indie game alongside AAA titles or even a hyped indie, we're going to take Silksong as an example here. I made a video on this. Everybody was delaying their games because they didn't know when Silksong was going to be released. Because launching besides games like those can kill your sales before they even start. Imagine releasing a nice platformer the same week Elden Ring gets a new DLC, or dropping a Metroidvania when Hollow Knight Silksong just dropped. Suddenly, your game is now competing for attention against the millions of dollars worth of IP brand and hype. Timing isn't just marketing and whatnot, it is genuine survival. And here's the kicker, your game can just get refunded. Short games that are cleared in 2 hours can definitely be refunded, and it dramatically impacts revenue for narrative/experimental titles. If you've made a 1 or 2 hour narrative title, there's a good chance a player finishes it and says, cool, I'm done. Thanks for the game, I'm gonna refund it, even if they leave a positive review. Basically, your game is now just charity to them, which is crazy considering the fact that you spent money and your time to do it. How do you fix this problem? Make the game worse. Come on now. Longer walking sections. Let's add some more bloat into the game so that people are required to finish it in more than 2 hours. Because game quality and making money usually are mutually exclusive. And of course, we had some lessons learned. First of all, pray to RN Jesus. All right. Hope that streamers pick up your game. You know, Northern Lion is a good example. He'll just pick up your game and your game gets like, what, 3,000 wishlists on Steam the next day? I mean, yeah, that works too. And just make a good game. And I already said this, pray, you know? Like, it's all RNG at the end of the day. Completely shit games get boosted by the algorithm, like only up and chain together and whatnot. Meanwhile, actual good games can just sit and die because of the reasons listed. Anyway, this is my video. Thanks you for all watching. All right, see you.